What it do, Cripple Crew? EDC with DBD, Disabled but Deadly, and welcome back to another Stabby AF Saturdays. We have an awesome show today, as we're going to be looking at a whole bunch of cool things from Wicked Wharnies to USA-made automatics. We got a box of Ultem in. Oh, yeah. And we're going to be doing a live unboxing of a Grail knife that showed up. I'm flicking the Kaiser Matte Tonto right now because this was an anniversary present from Mrs. Deadly a few years ago. And we have an anniversary coming up. Our 25th is coming up in just under 2 weeks, and she ordered a Grail for me for our anniversary, gave it to me early, and we will be opening it together today. I know Henry G and Groundfog were the first two people in the chat when this thing posted, and I want to give them both a shout out for that. Tristan, my brother, member of Cripple Crew, Inc. What it do, dropping them badass emojis. Marco, what's up, homie? Appreciate you, David Udici. Hope you're having a killer weekend so far. Neil Mudd, my brother, member of Cripple Crew, Inc. What's going on? What it do? We got Trio in the house. Trio 4. Member of Cripple Crew, Inc. What it do? How goes it? Again, much appreciated, David. Trio 4 dropping them badass emojis. We got Kane Miranda, member of Cripple Crew, Inc. dropping them badass emojis. Buzz Beast checking in from the Netherlands. What's up, my brother? Member of Cripple Crew, Inc. dropping them badass emojis. And this Asher, the wax. Listen to this. That is a 90,000th blade stock that's thwacking out that hard. Such a good detent on this. We've got, Asher. This is the first time I really got to check him out, and I'm well impressed with this A-lock. I like the ergos, even for a thinner knife. It is comfortable in hand to me. That tip, oh, you know what it do to me. You know what they do to me. Horny for them Wharnies. Horny for them Wharnies. And then that action with the top liner lock is just killer. These range from 150 to 165 when they were available with either titanium or blue carbon fiber. And that's pretty freaking fair. I think so, at least. Yo, brother. Hope you and the missus is having a great weekend. Oh. Yep. It kicks like a Pro Tech. This is one of 3 USA-made automatic knives that we will be looking at today. And not the one that kicks the hardest, I don't think. Though it does fire. I'll tell you one thing that I'm going to say that I'll probably mention again later on when we look at the autos more. I didn't think with as much of the blade as much as this blade disappears into the handle, I didn't think it would be easy to close it one-handed, honestly, especially with a Protect screw or spring. But it not only does it close easily, but when you get it right, I'm trying to go slow. There, it sucks itself down in there. And so all you have to do is push it to right there and it'll actually lock itself in. I'm gonna do that a little slow. Right there. I makes it so much easier to push in than I thought it was gonna be with the way that disappears. We'll look at that later. Miranda Keith, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What's up? What's up? Yesterday they pulled your molar teeth. Ooh, fun effing times. Where did I get this one? This is in via the lefty pass around. Actually, all three of the knives on the screen at the moment are in via the lefty pass around. This is number 87 of 150 of this style. Man, it does kick. Not my typical preferred blade shape, but definitely a very nice knife. Now, this thing right here is insane. This B Saxy by designed by EDC and produced by Tuya. Oh, this feels amazing in hand and gets you that scary, wicked warning. This thing is one of my favorite community design knives, possibly ever. Community member designed. Y'all know what I meant. But Brian really nailed this design. There are still more of these out there, multiple styles, including this one, which is so wicked. This one is number 2 of 300. Yeah, tooth pain always sucks, man. Folks, this will be one of the first notices that if you are watching this in a vertical live right now and you would like to see my entire screen and kick it with the rest of the Kripple Crew, the link to the horizontal stream is in the pinned comment. I also would like to take this moment to thank everybody who watches these lives on replay. Even if you can't catch it live with us, it still really helps, and I appreciate you taking the time and watching the lives and commenting on them. But we also received this week William Hornbossom, my man. What's up, brethren? We also received a box of Ultem from Waynerson EDC. And I've been really enjoying this box. Got an Ultem fidget. Got my first Ultem pin. And I like the magnetic cap. Magnetic cap, titanium clip, Ultem pin. Comes with a refill. This is surprisingly, with everything I have, my first Ultem pin. And of course, I've been carrying the crap out of it. I got a couple of Ultem beads that are going to go on some knives. I definitely dig this Super Mario Ultem bead. And this one will probably go on one of the DVD edition Glidemen. I don't know what this is going to go on yet, but it'll go on something. First Ultem beads in the collection. Yeah, that one's going on a DVD Glideman. Henry G, what it do? What it do? I gave you a shout out right in the beginning because I did see you were the first one in the chat when this went live, and I appreciate you, homie. My go-to nail clippers are a standalone. But my travel kit has the Rock Tool M4 or whatever it is, the little multi-tool with the nail kit. Mr. Horse, what's up? Yeah, we got this Protec from Giant Mouse here right now. This is the Elmer. This is one of 3 USA made autos we are going to take a look at today. Folks, make sure that you stab that like button if you haven't. It really helps let people know that we are live. Let me see if I know where my M4 nail clippers are real quick. I might. I think I do. I should. Oh, wrong box. Where'd you go? Really? Oh, well. I guess I don't know where they are right at the moment. They're in one of my pouches. But I have the Rock Toll M4. I think it's the M4 multi-tool with the little nail clippers, a file, and like scissors. But at home, I use a larger set. Yeah, gotta has that herb. Faux show, faux show. Nah, I quit looking, Mud. It wasn't worth finding right now. Also got a couple of other interesting things from Waynerson. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a medication carrier, and it came with a chain to carry it around your neck. And now, I'm sure, like, I do have a couple of medications, but like that would be small enough to fit in here. But my pocket med holder, where'd I put it? It was in my pocket just a minute ago. Did I put it in the wrong pocket when I put it back? I did. I use this one from CountyCom. It has a little compass that I can take off if I ever actually need it. But this one holds enough to, have most of my main medications for a day trip. This right here, I think is more for the booger sugar. Definitely more for that booger sugar that was screaming, hey yo, for the yay yo. But still a really cool little addition to the Ultem collection. And a folding Ultem slingshot that holds the ammo right on it. This is dope. I just opened it up yesterday. I have not shot it yet, but I am really digging. This will definitely be going into one of my packs, and it'll be with me whenever I'm out and about. But Ultem little folding slingshot. I'm about it. Yep, for the powder medications, faux show. What's up, Sage? How you doing today, sis? Member of Kripple Crew Inc., carrier of the Ferro Monster Glideman DVD edition, my first collaboration. Folks, these are still available if you want to grab your DVD edition. If you're in the horizontal chat, the link is pinned. Code DBD saves 10%. And satin, or I'm gonna get out of my pocket, DLC, still available. Yeah, Waynerson EDC. Let me see something real quick. I'm checking to see what Waynerson has on they got some really cool lanyard beads and shite, more pins. I'm not seeing the slingshot from them on Amazon, but I will get the slingshot link and I will find it and I will post it. Right now they're on Chinese New Year, and so I don't have my affiliate link and discount code for them yet until the 28th. But when I do, I will post it and I will get the link from them to that slingshot so that I can have it and show everybody. You hunt with a slingshot? Yeah, it's all about Whisker Biscuits. Daniel Link Smith, aka Bulldog Farms, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What's up? His first live stream with the giveaway is coming soon. He's waiting on some swag. He's in the vertical live right now. He may pop over to the horizontal to get crooked with the crew. We'll see. Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. I know you've been posting yours. It's been awesome seeing the Cripple Crew posting yours on Instagram, on YouTube, tagging me, inviting me to collab. I'm about it. You got the green Be Sexy? Yeah. That green carbon fiber, that venom, it looks wicked. I really like the way this watermelon sugar looks. Quite a bit. I would rock the watermelon sugar, no doubt. One Moon. What it do, my man? What it do? It's baby the wax. So nicely. What is in the Cripple Crew pockets today? We will be shortly, when we get some more folks on here, going to be doing a live unboxing of a Grail, an early anniversary present from Mrs. Deadly that I am so stoked to get into this, but I want to wait till there's a few more people on here. Let's look at a couple other USA made autos right quick. Put that back into the box. Hate these boxes. Okay. That slingshot, I just got it, homie. I haven't had a chance to mess with it too much yet. Or like, I haven't had a chance to shoot it yet. There we go. There's Daniel on the Bulldog Smith Farms EDC account, kicking it in the horizontal. We also will be reviewing that wax, even harder than the ProTech. The Kershaw launch 22 and 23. The 23 doesn't launch or thwack out quite as hard as the ProTech, and the 22 actually seems to kick out a little harder. Let me double check. Oh, that is pretty close. Not that thwacks out harder. That would be dope. Do your review on the Glide, man. Slingshot's illegal in the Netherlands, but you can make a crossbow, man. That's retarded. Ridiculous. Don't cancel me. Yeah, I really like the Mario one. that's going to go on a DVD Glideman. But this one is pretty wicked cool looking too. I just don't know what it's going to go on yet. Illegal in Alabama for a slingshot? It is. What's up, Fabster Run, my homie from the Netherlands? Good to see you. Yes, an auto giant mouse glide done by ProTech. This is in for review via the Lefty EDC pass around. Brought it in with 2 Kershaw launches. I kind of like this 22, launch 22. Yeah, Fabster on the scent. And Ultem fidget. I got a couple of Ultem beads, including that Mario bead. We got an Ultem pin that I really dig. Magnetic cap, titanium clip. The Ultem folding slingshot. With an Ultem booger sugar tube, you know, or I guess medication holder. You know, if you had nitro, like heart pills, they fit in here really well. But this comes with a necklace, and I think this is more for your powdered medicinal remedies. And then you have also, check this out, the titanium money clip. Put your money on here and have a little bit of a backup with you. Nice. You know, somebody's not going to like to be on the other end of that, hypothetically. Yeah, it's a pretty cool money clip. I like the way it looks. I'm like, nah, homie, that's just my wallet, fool. Yeah, didn't you check out one of these, Fabian? I know you got a bunch of titanium stuff from them. And when she heard I liked Ultem, she was like, I got you. What's in the pockets today, Kripple Crew? You can send them to me on Instagram and we will share them with the crew. Or you can drop it in the chat. I'm going to see. It looks like we already got a couple of pictures for us. We're going to start off with Authentic Sage Connections. They send you titanium fan, titanium pry bar, titanium pillow. Gotcha. Yeah, snuff just ain't that big of a deal anymore. What's up, Sensei? Member of Cripple Crew. We ain't carrying the raccoon tie slim. Old school Rockamama Loot. Good to see you. I'm having a killer day. Hope you are as well. Wixco Vortex with the Southern Grand Spider Monkey for Tristan. Yay. Let's take a look at Authentic Sage Connection and the Pharaoh Monster Glideman DBD. Awesome shots. What our boy K Miranda got for us today. Oh, let's get that out of the way. Ooh. I love the CTSX HP. Shaman. Beautiful carry. All USA. Killing it. Cripple Crew, if you want to send your carry, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. Folks, if you are watching in a vertical stream and you want to see the whole screen, the pinned comment has the horizontal link. I want this, let me make the vert full screen right now. Okay, it just wants to be a pain in the butt for the vert one. It's like, nope. They only get a little bit of a view. The whack. I'm going to move these out of the way for the moment. We also have a couple of other Kershaws to look at today that are interesting. We'll say one is a whatever to me, but the other one I can see being a much bigger deal. Let's move these wicked Wharnies somewhere safe. And we are going to use anniversary present from Mrs. Deadly a couple of years ago to open my early 25th anniversary present. Our anniversary is in 2 weeks, but my gift showed up and she said that I should unbox it for the live stream. T's 2 cents. What up, my man? What up? Hope you're doing well. I'm not going to cut through her note that's covering the address and such, of course. But let's, you know what? We'll use that. Woohoo! That Mad Tonto just wants to go in, and it is such a sharp blade. This is still one of my favorite, like, plunge locks. Just standard plunge lock. The ergos on the Mad Tonto, such a comfortable knife, and I love that blade. But let's look at what Mrs. Deadly got for me. First, I'm going to make sure there's no paperwork in here. So I'm sure there is paperwork in here. Okay, we're going to get rid of the paperwork right now. And I like the free knives sticker. And we got an air freshener. What else is in the box? Let's unroll. It's such a teeny box. I love it. It's so cute. Look at the tiny little box. You can see what that is, folks. USA made. ABW, American Blade Works, slip joint. This has been on my Grail list for a long time. This is the top slip joint on my Grail list. And let's unroll this bad boy. First, there's their note, and that's really cool. Now, let's move this and look at that new diamond textured titanium. I love the way that tie looks. Made in USA on the pivot. ABW on this one. Ooh, Magna cut, all USA made. Look at that. Look at that hollow grind. Want to see that milling? Oh, let's get it focused. There we go. That is some nice, deep diamond milling. Oh, I like the way those feel. And oh, look at that beautiful Wharncliffe. Oh, I can't just get a full 4-finger grip on it, but it's a slip joint with a wicked hollow grind. So this is most likely where I'm using it anyway, is right here in a pinch grip. Oh, folks. 100%, brother. I am lucky. 25th anniversary is silver. So she found me tie and satin and knocked a Grail off my list. I already have a custom slip here to carry it in. Oh, let's hear that walk and talk again. All that sound. We're going to do it by the mic. Dang, it is not a hard pull because you get plenty of pinch on the blade. It's not a hard pull at all, but it is such solid walk and talk. Ron F. and Dobbins, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What's up, brother? It is going fantastically well as we just unboxed my early 25th anniversary present from Mrs. Deadly. Oh, we got to do that again. Oof. Now we got to get this. Let's check this wicked, wicked hollow. Oh, yeah. Whoop, that was me. I hooked. I love it. Oh. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. I'm so excited. I forgot to show this. Let me wipe my fingerprints off. Let me get my finger grease. And look at this, folks. Look at the milling lines on the blade. Come on, get those to show. They're such fine milling lines, horizontal milling lines on the blade that are really not wanting to pick up. Oh, that looks so good. Those acoustics really are top notch. That is awesome, Roger. Congratulations. Ours is March 5th, and we are, it has definitely been one amazing quarter century. I'm going to pull out a couple of knives that I plan on carrying with this bad boy. We're going to move this DLT trading out the way. You know what? We're going to move a bunch of this Ultem out of the way. We'll look at it again later, probably. But at least get this guy. All right. So I love the this isn't a kidnapping van. This is a man napping van. This is the creepy white van that us EDC guys walk up to. That's awesome. Kicking it and loving and living life, brother. It has been. I do have the best phone sex voice in the knife game. But this has been the top Grail, or the top slip joint on my Grail list. And when I saw that diamond milling, I had to jump on it. Let's drop this for a second. Because, oh, look at that. And all USA made. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. And faith absolutely helps us keep strong. Appreciate you, Ron. Stab that like button, everybody. Definitely helps. Yeah, I really am loving this. Let's oh, for as easy of a pull as it feels, like I would a 6, maybe a 7, but it thwacks so much harder. So much harder. USA made. Look at that. Look at that. Man, and if here's a funny thing to remember. It wasn't what, less than 2 years ago, I wasn't a fan of titanium. It really would look good with the frag tie scales as well. Sam Martinez, what it do? Good to see you. Yeah, USA made finger guillotine. It's definitely one that, especially because of the smaller size, one that will always be a 2-hand close to me, because slip joints, the percentage of cuts relative versus folder at regular knives, slippies get me more than anything else. So, I'm sure most people could do that one-handed. I'm not going to even mess with it on this because I like my fingers. I do think that with that kick, having this texture is really nice for hanging on to it. Hey, that, like you said, at least blessing came from the tragedy, brother. J1 Doobie, what it do? 17 years in April. Hell yeah. So I'm over 25 Ultem knives. I really, again, I've said this the last couple of lives. I need to do a dang inventory. I need to do an inventory. I'm over 25 Ultem knives, and I think I have more titanium than Ultem. Still got a few scars from slippies. Again, blessing from tragedy. Yes, you knew the first DVD knife had to be Ultem. The second DVD collab is also going to be Ultem. The Genkai collab with my brother Fabster Run. But then we'll be working on a titanium knife next. I could do a live just on my Ultem collection, because a video of my Ultem collection is going to be over an hour long, or at least an hour. And that's if I give 2 minutes per knife. Like, I might be able to cut it down to a half an hour if I'm just real quick with it. But you know me, real quick with it ain't my style. I like to give them that long build up before they get what they need. You know what I mean? So my videos run a little bit longer, and then you need to shower afterwards. But yeah, an Ultem video would be over an hour. So now you're a certified electron, or it doesn't work like that. Oh. Oh. Thank you, Mrs. Deadly, and happy anniversary, sexy. I'm very lucky to get this 2 weeks early and share it with the Kripple Crew. Let's see how it looks in our custom slip. Oh, perfect. Look at that. That is going to be perfect. EDC with DBD on the back. Got my cane homie on the front. Oh, hell yeah. Only if it involves amps and pedals. He likes it slow like the honey that Ultem resembles. Slow and thick. What it do, Robo? Much love, brother. Steve. Remember Cripple Wink? What it do? What it do? Absolutely, Mud. You know this. Oof. I tell you, it's been on my Grail list for like 2 years, and it does not disappoint. This was worth waiting for. It's not even an expensive knife. It just was never the right time when they dropped. I'm going to see DLT trading. Yeah, no, they lasted a few days, but they are sold out now. I figured I'd check. I was surprised they lasted a couple of days. But yeah, they're gone now. But they were only $159 for USA made Magna Cut titanium. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Look at that. Ron Dobbins, member of Kripple Crew, Inc. for 8 months. Says, love you, brother. Keep up the great work. Love you too, brother. Much appreciated. We will do a DBD Glideman acoustic salute for our brother by the mic. Woo. Yay. Yeah, but there ain't one today, so giveaways always bring more, obviously. But not today. Though we are coming up on 2,000 subs very quickly on Instagram. So there will be something going on Instagram soon. These are sold out. The ABW slip joint is sold out. Mud, if you check at the bottom of the chat that little like money symbol, there it will say free member milestone. And clicking free membership milestone will show it. Yeah, both Glidemen are still in stock, including the satin. There we go. Neil Mudd, my brother, member of Cripple Crew, Inc. for 13 months, gets a double flag salute. Ooh. Folks drop. Yeah, no, never, David. Never. Only when there actually is. Double flag salute. And you know what? You're going to get some of these ABW acoustics. What are you going to do about a mic? I love that. Half stop. Ting. And then the whack. The whack of the opening and closing. That looks so. Let's close that for a minute. I appreciate you, Mud. The double flag salute again. Cripple Crew, drop your emoji. Show support for that over a year. Oh, it is. It definitely is. Let's see something. Oh, Mo Patty is also live. I was wondering if somebody else was live right now, since some of the regulars haven't popped in. I was kind of curious. There's those badass emojis, but Mo Patty must have started earlier. Ginger Fisher, member of Kripple Crew, ain't dropping them badass emojis. What it do, homie? What it do? Good to see you, my man. Yeah, those were his. He's got a really nice diner. Ah, the whack. It's hard to stop doing it, even though I know I'm much more likely to get myself than if I were to be fidgeting with this. Folks, if you haven't sent your Cripple Carry to my email or my Instagram, we're about to be checking some more of those right now, starting with our homie Boz Beast and rocking the AD 20.5, the AD 10, and the Trivisa Scarn by our brother Fabster Run as his 5th pocket carry. Nice, solid carry today, brother. Yo, why should I hide that? Solid carry. We got Steve here. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that. Hell yeah. You know about it on that Ultem. I don't know if that's a picture or not. No, we're going to scroll off of that. Let's drop this for the moment. I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate your support. And by the way, folks, when there is multiple lives, like, I understand if you switch back and forth, or if you've got multiple devices and you're rocking them on multiple devices, watch what you want to watch. Just make sure that you popping in and talking to the crew. Whoop! Almost dropped my creepy van sticker. Give this a little bit of a wipe down with my Mad Yako ink while we chat. Has anybody else scored a Grail knife recently? I have actually, this month, now had 2 USA Grail acquisitions. Feeling very, very lucky with this ABW, and earlier in the month, oh, it's in my pocket. Earlier in the month, I scored my longest chased TRM Grail, the Shadow. So I've actually scored 2 USA Grails now this month. Has anybody else had any badass pickups? Gareth, my brother from a South African mother and longtime member of Kripple Crew Inc., one of the OGs. What it do? Kelly, what is up, my sis? Member of Kripple Crew Inc. Hope you're having a killer day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good looking truck, good looking bike. Know it. Mick Effin Ranger, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What it do? What it do? Good to see you, homie. We've got a TRM display out at the moment because just a little while ago we did a live unboxing of my newest Grail acquisition and an early 25th anniversary present from Mrs. Deadly. 25th is the silver anniversary. She got me titanium and satin. This just arrived yesterday. We are, like I said, 2 weeks early, but she was like, yeah, you should unbox it on the live. And after wanting one for over 2 years, it does not disappoint. Listen to this acoustics right now. Ah, so happy to have this in the collection now. And it's going to look so good carrying with these TRMs. Got 2 awesome knives yesterday. Yes, you did. The Burning Stables Forged Cayuse and the Aries EDC Micro. I did see those pictures. Yeah, the 45-degree milling. I like this diamond, though. I wanted the diamond as soon as I saw it. I wanted it to go with these. Yeah, that first click is, oh. I am going to actually, oh, looks like we've got 2 more pictures from Steve L that we are definitely going to share with that wicked best tech. I can't remember the name of this. I love this blade. Look how bulky that is. And the DBD Glideman in DLC. Man, that's an awesome shot right there of the Glideman DBD edition. I love seeing you guys' pictures of this, and I'm so happy you guys are digging this like you are. It is awesome. If you want to share your pictures, feel free. I am going to find Kelly. I think we're still sharing, aren't we? No, I dropped the share. Okay. I'm going to find Kelly's post from yesterday real quick. There she is. Why won't that go away? Just go away. Here this is. There we go. Look at this, folks. That's the Burning Stables Forge Cayuse on the bottom. Look at all that jimping, baby. And y'all know and love the Aries EDC Micro. This is high on my custom wish list, but this Cayuse looks amazing. I dig it. I dig it. Awesome scores, Kelly. Seriously awesome scores. This week you got the DBD Glideman DLC. Then from Loot, you got the Esprit and Boker Burnley Quaking. Yay! That's a good week. That is a good week. I was gifted a wee knife Esprit, and definitely dig it. The Glideman isn't sold out yet. Still on my Grail list, that ABW Slippy 8020 Triple X, 8022, and a Strider. Yay. Miranda, County Com carries a ton of pins with everything and in a lot of different sizes, long, small, thick, skinny. bolt action. They have titanium, they have brass, they have copper, they have carbon fiber, they have Ultem. Whatever you prefer, CountyCom has a huge selection of very good pins. I carry them a lot. Very, very good pins. And you can save 10% with code EDC with DVD. She's working today. She's working today, brother. Ed Durbin. My man, what it do? Good to see you, homie. Illuminati F and Ninja is awake. We can start now. What's up, brother? Oh, gee, member Cripple Crew Inc. Good to see you. The new Civivi Buster, did they drop another Buster? Did they update the Buster FG? Yeah, they're still available. CountyCom, Titanium Justin, CountyCom. Ultem, titanium, brass, copper, carbon fiber, whatever you can think of. They have them in different sizes, different weights. And this has been the one I've carried the most lately. I have been carrying CountyCom pens for over 2 years now. And I really like them. If you don't have your own discount code with CountyCom, feel free to use mine. Jesse, member of Kripple Crew Inc. from the West Side. What it do? Wakey, hands off, Snakey. You like this, Mike? I'm glad it's coming through really well. Sharpie S Joe pins get you tingly. Yeah, one sec. I'm pulling it up. Man, we'll take a look at this screen together. But there is a link to the page we're going to look at in just a second. Thank you, Kelly, for also dropping it. I see that now. I should have known you'd get there quicker than me. Kong Blaze, what's up, homie? What's up? Good to see you. So we're going to share that screen real quick with them pins. And they are always adding new pins. But right now they got a zirconium. So the Embassy pin is this platform. It's a screw-off pin that they offer with many different materials and different milling patterns. When you see Embassy, that's this size pin. I like the carbon fiber. I really want a carbon fiber Embassy pin. I have the, I think this one right here. But then they also have brass. They have polycarbonate clear. A bunch of those. Those are newer. Tons of Ultem pins. They have aluminum if you want to go inexpensive, but it's still this Embassy style. So a really good pin, just less expensive. And then these pin goes. I want to get the Ultem pin go. Those are much smaller for going like in a pouch. I like CountyCom pins quite a bit, and I've had fantastic luck with them. I carried them all the time. You have a lot of the county comp pins. That's because they're good pins and they're very, very, very fairly priced. Three decades running. Have a killer day, Mud. Much love, brother. See you soon. Just got my first one. This is a Waynerson EDC pin. They sent this in to me for review. I like the magnet cap. And it has titanium pocket clip. Just got it, just getting used to it. It does write quite a bit fine. Like it's very, very fine. I like them a little thicker normally, but so far I'm really digging it. I've been carrying it because it's very lightweight. Doing a live with Aries. Hell yeah! Be Shady, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What it do? Yeah, I'm surprised it took me so long to get an Ultem pin. But, you know, I spend most of the money on stuff that I buy to bring in. I spend on knives and not other gear. Keep looking at that Ultem Magna Cut Boker Slippy. I know it does look so good, but yeah, it's spendy. Especially after paying $159 for titanium and Magna Cut full USA made. This is such a dope little Slippy. Oh, those acoustics. Just fits my hand and a 4-finger grip, but really, this is where it's going to be used most of the time. Big fan. When Mrs. Deadly saw the box, she was like, it seems like it's going to, and she didn't even see the ABW box, or she definitely wouldn't have thought it was big enough. But when she first saw the box that DLT sent it in, she was like, wow, that's a really small box. Are you sure they sent the right thing? I was like, yes, they did. On the Edge EDC, member for 5 months. What's up, homie? Says good afternoon, everybody. 5 months already. Hell yeah, let's do a BEDC salute. The BEDC designed to ya be sexy. Oof. Do that about a mic. Sounds so good. Wicked design. I appreciate your support on the Edge. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. Oh no, it's not just you. And not only that, but like 88% of their inventory is outdated AF, boring designs, or decent designs with crappy materials. Like you have to weed through maybe even 90% or more of that website just to find stuff that's worth looking at. They do have good knives, but they're hard to find with anything you're looking for. Hoping Lone Star gets a deal. That would be dope. Jim Miller, member of Cripple Crew Inc. 12 months, hitting that double flag status. Folks, you get 1 year membership. You get 2 flags. plus a new emoji next to your name or a new badge. I appreciate your support, Jim Miller. We will do a TRM Adam acoustic salute by the mic. Oh, I appreciate your support. Thank you so much, folks. That is a full year of support. Make sure you drop them badass emojis. Scrolling. Lone Star Dowboy, carry of the day. Cold Steel Voyager XL Kripple. Yay, yay, yay. Wicked cool. You know he's always rocking that cold steel. Checking in from Turkey. Like usual, we worldwide, folks. We worldwide. Sounds like the mail truck friggin' USPS, an item they've had since Thursday in Jacksonville still. Yeah. When does that ever happen, right? When does that ever happen? Y'all know CountyCom is my favorite. EDC Stuff website. Like, I don't know a better way to describe it than all the EDC stuff you never knew you needed in one friggin' place. You can't go there and not see something that would be like, oh, shit, that'd be cool in my EDC. Can someone please check the time? That's a link to my YouTube page, hon. Mr. Jim is that one uncle that chuckles at your dirty jokes, but still makes you feel guilty for telling jokes at grandma's funeral. Lighten up. You can cuss now that grandma's gone. I have so much different CountyCom EDC stuff now. And still not enough. Peanut lighters, drivers, knives, pins, bottle openers. I love CountyCom and everything they offer. And I've always had phenomenal luck and great customer service. Ooh. That new box of Ultem stuff. Definitely gonna throw. Just grab them real quick. We can put that little fidget out, the little booger sugar tube. I think the Mario one has got to go on the DLC. Yeah, Papa put it on the DLC, DBD Gladman. You go there to spend $20, wind up spending $200. Yeah, that's the biggest problem with CountyCom. You see too much stuff that you need. You didn't need it until you saw it, but you do now. We got a couple of more pictures from the Kripple Crew, starting off with our brother Jim Miller. He is rocking that BEDC into your B-Saxy with the silver twill carbon fiber and the black wash tie. That looks good. We got a dope looking Rough Rider. I always forget what the hell this is, even though I like it. What we got? The awesome Viper Ray pouch and the Junkin Genius, Hank. Oh, Fluffer Poppers. You know I love the Pupper pictures. That's a wicked cool carry, brother. Wicked cool brass and leather carry. I dig it. This is his picture from last week, but we'll look again because it's a Pupper picture. I love Pupper pictures. I know I'm not spending 20. Guilty of that as soon as you walk in. Okay, folks. And we'll share. We got one pupper in her comfy spot, passed out next to Dad. The other one got a little warm in his bed, so he went out there and laid on the hardwood floor. But there's one very comfy puppy right now. Get this line back up. There we go. Man, if you're in the vert, you are not seeing the full, even as much as you should be in the vert, because it won't let it take up the whole screen right now. But if you are in the vertical at all, folks, there is a pinned comment that gets you over to the horizontal stream so you can get crooked with the crew. Aussie Shepherd, you have now? Yeah. That's the old Pope Lotus when you first got her. Yeah, yay. I hope there's still some available, brother. I'm really hoping you can get your hands on them. Yeah, impulsive buyers, definitely beware of County Com. That's faux show. Oh, I just saw your question. What was my first Ultem knife? That is a two-parter. Because the first and second happened almost at the exact same time, but different ways. So, my first ever Ultem knife that I purchased with Ultem was the Blade HQ exclusive Hogue Deca DLC MagnaCut and Ultem with, and then I threw a Lynch Northwest titanium clip on it, of course. And about the same time, I ordered these River's Edge Cutlery exclusive Cerberus scales. And this was the frag pattern. They had several patterns. And I put these on my S45VN PM2. So my first two Ultem knives were right about the same time. One that I bought this way, and then one that I turned into an Ultem knife. Both of them rocking Lynch Northwest Side deep carry clips. And then number 3 was the County Com exclusive Vosteed Mini Nightshade that I bought to be the first, like, it was when I started the channel that was still available, and I wanted it to be an exclusive that I had that not a lot of people were going to be showing to help start the channel with. And I didn't think a lot of people would be showing that one, and there wasn't a lot of videos on it. So it definitely helped. But yeah, now I am over 25. And like I said, I do need to do a full inventory. I need to do a full inventory of everything because I have absolutely lost count. It would be interesting to see exactly what the count, because I think the last time I did an Ultem video, I had 11 knives, I believe. And I don't know if I had an Ultem driver yet. So it has been quite a while since I did an Ultem, or even like a titanium carry or USA carry up list update. Next blade incoming is a tie tri-stash to go with the Brittany Blue. Ooh, hell yeah. That's a nice score. Mama Lou, have a killer day. Have a killer rest of your weekend. It's always fantastic to have you kicking it with the crew. See you on the live streams, folks. And that is a reminder. I'm not shutting down. This is just a reminder for me to let y'all know to be checking out that knife tube schedule, because there are so many lives during the week too, but the weekend is packed with awesome content. You know, coming up, we still got Ron Crow. Today, we still got the homie G-Ball. We still got Backpack B and those guys doing the Napaholics. We still got Saturday Nap Live. Oh man, there's even more than that today. And then tomorrow, after TKL, you have Aries joining Garrett's live stream. Later on in the day, you will have Barbie Chambers, EDC girl, my homegirl, of course. And then Aries live stream in the evening. And there's more than that. That's why you got to be checking out the Knife Tube schedule to stay on track of all this. Huge shout out to Scott, aka My Knife Journey. Speaking of, I thought I sensed the TRM display of the Force like Jedi sense. Yay, brother. Member of Kripple Crew Inc. I was just giving you a shout out. I really appreciate everything you do to help keep us and keep the schedule on track. Devo does have a couple of grails, a couple of knives that for me are grails. One is the tall boy. Mrs. Deadly has a tall boy. I don't. I still want a tall boy. I want the small boy when it comes out. But there was really only 2 slip joints on my personal grail list. Number 1, we just unboxed today, right here. Oh yeah, that's right, brother. That's right. My bad. Yeah, the big boy does look sick. And you know, before getting, I shouldn't have done that. I told myself I won't do that. Before getting the Growler XL, I thought the big boy was, to me, not worth it. After carrying this and falling in love with this Growler XL, the big boy is going to be even more manageable. And I actually do think that is one large knife that I would like to add to the collection. But one of the main, after the tall boy, the main Devo I would like to add to my collection is a nip slip. Now that I have my number 1 slippy grail, I want my number 2 slippy grail, and that's the nip slip. Adventure 1971, what's up, homie? You checking in on that vertical stream. If you want to get crooked with the crew and see everybody, the horizontal link is pinned. Neil to the Mac, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What it do? Good to see you, brethren. Stab that like button. Apex Carry EDC, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What's going on? So far today, we have done a live unboxing of an early 25th anniversary present from Mrs. Deadly and my newest Grail acquisition, the ABW slip joint. Back to 3 ABW myself. Really like the diamond. It's gorgeous. But yeah, I really, those are the main Devos for me that I want are the Nip Slip, the Tall Boy. Oh, I would like to get a mini growler because I have a growler and a growler XL, and eventually a big boy. Justin Pauly, what's up, homie? Checking in over on that vertical side. If you want to see the whole screen and chat with the rest of the crew, the horizontal link is pinned. BNA Human Cheat Code. What it do? Good to see you, my man. Hope you're having a killer day. I appreciate you, Rolf. I am so happy with how they turned out, and the reception from the crew has been amazing. We have definitely made some Ultem converts once they felt my Ultem. But have a fantastic day. I want to see that sword, yo. Justin Pauly, the Tri-Stash is a knife I would like to get, especially the Ultem one, of course. Yes, Mrs. DBD now has Instagram. If you want to follow Mrs. DBD on Instagram, you can. That will be awesome, folks. Mrs. ._DBD. It's the same logo that you see on her YouTube profile with the flower and the knife. Yeah, I want to trust a Tri-Stash. I didn't get in on the drop when they dropped. It's just, it's never been right timing. So many of these drops hit. You can't get in on all of them. I'd like to get an Ultem Tri-Stash, but I just don't know when or if that'll happen. I love Ultem. I love Wharnies. I really want to check that out. We'll see if it happens. I'm going to move a couple of these and bring back out some of the other stuff we were looking at earlier in the stream. We're going to keep this ABW out, though. Got to keep my new baby out. And throw some TRMs back in the pocket to get them out of the way. Showing off the Asher A-Lock that I just reviewed yesterday. This knife will be shipping out on Monday. Ed, that would be freaking awesome. That would be really cool. I would appreciate that for sure. This Asher A-Lock really freaking thwacks. So does this be sexy. Whoa. This just feels amazing in hand. The Ashers are not available, homie. I got to check this out via the Lefty Pass Around. These ones with their new A-Lock, these ones actually sold out quicker than most Ashers. They had the Wharnie with the titanium or blue carbon fiber for $165, or they had titanium drop point for $150. But man, this really, really is an awesome knife. And if they restock, I think that's a insane value at $160. I like it a lot. It's the first one I've got to do a good review on, and I haven't checked out Asher. This knife has won me over. He does thin well so that it's still comfortable. It's hard for me to find knives. This is only 4,400 thick, or 44 thousandths. 4,400 thick. And normally that thin of a knife is not comfortable for me. But this one really is. The ergos are nice. The edges are so well chamfered. I think he did a phenomenal job with this knife. And at the top liner lock, great. It's the D10, the wax, the 90 thousandths blade stock thickness, slicey. Loving it. Yeah, I wish it was mine. That's one that's well worth the money. I dig it. Going to be reviewing 3 USA made autos together. The ProTech Giant Mouse Elmer, the Kershaw Launch 22, that kicks even harder than the Giant Mouse and comes in magnet cut like the Giant Mouse. And then the Launch 23 and CPM 154. We'll be reviewing these. Possibly that review might be up Monday. So David Giudice, Ultem is non-porous. You can't dye this. This doesn't accept dyes. For the longest time, there's only 2 colors of Ultem. This is the original color, and the one you see the most of. There is black Ultem. Only recently have companies been able to figure out how to make colored PEI, which is PEI. Ultem is a brand name. PEI is the actual material, polyetheride, I think. But there will be some colored Ultem coming later this year. I know of one company that's going to offer some red and green Ultem. And then I have seen one company, Blade HQ, offered an exclusive run of Dimco Shark Cubs that were in smoked Ultem. I've never seen this anywhere else. I got one of these when they were on clearance. They were almost gone. This was the last version they had available. These were offered with this clip point, a shark foot, or a slicer blade with either smooth smoked Ultem or textured smoked Ultem. And so I still really, really want the shark foot and slicer blades with the smoked Ultem. But when I made my collab, they were not able to source smoked Ultem or red Ultem. And so what instead is we sourced the highest grade we could find and then refined the scales to exactly what I wanted so that you get Ultem without that plastic feel. Cicero, member of Kripple Crew Inc. What it do? Good to see you. Asher knives are very hard to beat value-wise. The show. The Shark Cub, one of my favorite fifth pockets ever. I mean, you've got a fifth pocket with a shark lock, the sliciest shark lock knife there is. And even though it's so much smaller, you have the same grip area as an 80-20.5 because you don't have the pinky hook. So you still have the same grip area as an 80-20.5 on a much smaller knife. Then great EDC knife. I need the other 2 blade shapes. I would really love at least one of them to be in the textured smoked Ultem, but even if I had all 3 in smooth, I wouldn't care. I just want a smoked Ultem slicer and a smoked Ultem shark foot. I need thems. I want an 80-20 compact and 80-22. Yes, the 80-20 compact SAX is the one that I want. And so on the 80-22, the shark foot is the one I immediately go to. but I think it was DLT exclusive, or was it SMKW? I think it was DLT exclusive Barong blade, which I hate that blade on the 8020. I hate the Barong blade on the 8020, but oh my, the DLT exclusive 8022 looks sick with it. Sick with it. I honestly don't think that the first red and green Ultem that you're going to see is going to be this quality, because I know who it's coming from, and it's not going to be crap, but it's not going to be the best Ultem. We shall see. I appreciate that, Ron. I really do. I would love to see this first run sell out, especially since we only made 250 of them. But I know we are moving on to our next collaboration project anyway, but it would be really awesome to see this first batch sell out. They are still available, starting at only $99 after code DBD. Yeah, see, I don't like the Barong blade on an 8020. I just don't like the look, period. It's ugly to me. Like, it's a visceral reaction almost, because I love the look of that knife so much. That blade, I hate it. So I thought I was going to hate it on the 8022, and I'm going to find it now. I'm going to find that post from Demco. Pardon me. I want this perk gone. Go away. What if we... Nope, that didn't do it. I don't want these messages still showing. Anyway, where is this the one that shows... I'm looking real quick. Nope, this is not the one. Here it is. Found it. Look at this. So that's the 8022. I mean, the 8020 with the Barong. I think that's hideous. Look at that, though. Oh, my. I mean, that does something to me. Oh, that is so good looking. I think the Barong is the ugliest drop point on the 8020, but look at it on the 22. That is one wicked looking knife. We got some more carries to share. Oh, we got bumpers to shit. Love my ultimate DBD. Yay, yay, yay. Not to my knowledge, Justin. I don't know where any 8022s are available at the moment. But look. Oh, I am sharing that screen still. Ha! Look at that face. Look at that face. Little tongue sticking out. Oh, I won't bet that old bumper. That's such a good looking leather bumper, old bumper. My first leather project. Nice. And an ABW button lock. Love it. Love the bumpers. I don't think that post said. I clicked off of it too fast. I don't know when the 8022s are coming. I just know I want one or two. I love that carbon fiber, and I like it. You guys know that my favorite. You're fine, Wiggles. You're fine. I'm not going anywhere. My whoop 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 arg. Throwing stuff all around. You guys know I love shark foot blades. And shark foot is what originally got me to fall in love with the 8020 E.5. I want the Sayax on the 8020 compact, but I would love to get an 8022 Sharkfoot and Barong. I think Kubi. I can't remember though. This is the Kershaw Launch 23 in CPM 154 and aluminum scales. USA made, automatic. Is it petrified fish? Yeah, Sharkfoot's your least favorite. I know it, but it's my absolute favorite. Aries, what's up? Followed by the Tonto. And then I don't have a slicer, but that's my next favorite. And then the clip point. I'm going to get some more water, folks. I'll be right back. You need to go outside, Wiggles? Oh, yes, just a pretty girl. I'll let you back in a sec. Are you going outside, bud? Yeah. Oh, come on, Slowpoke. I won't make you stay out if you don't want to lay out there, buddy. Yes, I'll let you back in a minute. All right, now we're getting water. It's going to be noisy. Cover that. I could have muted the mic, but then I couldn't talk to you guys while I'm walking around. Man, did you guys see the story that just came out in the last couple of days? That one, house flipper famous chick. Oh, I'm going to cover the mic one sec. During a taping a few years ago, she was trying to do some work on a house and got frustrated and accidentally popped off a slur. And she is being just destroyed now, her show canceled. She said she like, you know, it didn't work and she was frustrated. She like stubbed it or something. And she was like, fart inward. And I was thinking, like, she didn't say that to anybody. That's just two random words that popped out together. Like if somebody stubbed their toe and they yelled, piss honky, it would have made me mad. That sounds funny to me. Or crap crackers. Yeah, that's not gonna bug me. But I guess I just don't get offended easily enough. All right, we're gonna let the dogs back in. And then I will be back on screen. Oh, no, it looks like they're chilling for a few. It's warming up a little. We'll let them stay out there for a few minutes. It was cold as heck this morning. No, I was not defending it. I hope that didn't come across like I'm saying that she should be saying it. I just think it's funny that that's what's being canceled over, is those two words going together. It's just like sometimes you say the dumbest stuff because cuss words are the easiest words for your brain to think of when you're not thinking. When I had to relearn to talk, when I had to teach myself to talk after the last surgery with a paralyzed vocal cord, especially when I was frustrated, when I was trying to get words out to people. I could cuss. I could cuss. I could say the F word so easy, but regular English, I couldn't. And so like I get random stuff popping out, but oh yeah, she knew she was done, toast. Immediately, as soon as she said it, she was like, "What the F did I just say?" And she's like, "Oh, fuck my life." She knew she was done. Don't say stupid shit, people. Fred the Lug, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What it do? Bulldogs are awesome. I love all bully breeds, especially pit bulls, but I love all bully breeds. Come to Holland, we teach you a whole new vocabulary with spoilers. See, I like using foreign cuss words. Those are always fun. You know, like, again, not racially charged foreign cuss words. She had her own show. I can't remember the chick's name. I just saw this story yesterday. I guess she was a pretty big home flipper type show. And the person that recorded this during an episode, they were recording for something else. This was actually 3 years ago that they recorded her, and they waited and held it until Wednesday when her show is supposed to drop, a brand new show, and they dropped the recording, the 3-year-old recording then, and it canceled her new show. If you mean EDC channels, I try not to. I try to keep, not freedom of consequences, 100%. 100%. And that's what people don't don't think about. Yeah, you can say whatever you want, but a business does not need to work with you after that. No, I wasn't. I get you, brother. No, I get you, brother. And I wasn't saying that she said anything. Okay. I hope you didn't think that I was covering for her. I used to, especially when I was younger. I rebelled when my mom got divorced for the second time when I was younger. I was 12 when it happened, and I rebelled. I had gone to a Christian school for preschool through 5th grade or 4th grade. I'd gone to an all Christian school daily, and I rebelled for a while. And especially when I was in the military, I had a horrible swearing vocabulary. Rolling over into a car salesman. We talk, and some of the car salesmen say the worst things to each other. And then when as a biker, I had a bit of a cussing vocabulary, but finding my way back to faith has helped me clean up my language. But also the fact that, especially on my videos, I know that there are younger people watching my stuff. I know we have a lot of ladies watching my stuff. And so especially from like the early live streams even on, I've tried to be a lot more conscious of what I say, especially for the ladies. Don't need the dirty jokes and such, and don't need to. I mean, I cuss sometimes on my videos, but I try not to do it much. And we use all kinds of sickness to swear in all horrible combinations. Anybody see anything exciting coming out lately that folks should know more about? Anything we should look up and be like, yo, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, I get you on that, Scott. I get you on that because I want people to not worry about their kids hearing my show. Like look at my little homies, Dark Waters boys. I don't want Tiger Claw popping into my show and I'm dropping a bunch of F bombs or using vulgar body vocabulary and stuff like that. I want the kids to be able to kick it. Same here, Cicero. Same here. The EMP EDC Nimble XT. Yeah, that does look really dope. Really dope. I remember I made some stupid, inappropriate, sexist joke on one of my early lives one time. And Kathleen Smith, all she said was that really necessary? And I was like, man, I don't want to tick off Kathleen. And was definitely a lot more aware of it after that. Marshall Design Works Gravitron. Okay, that's one I got to look up. Ooh, I like that Wharnie blade. I'm gonna share this screen, folks. What it do, Derek? For real, you're on the right side. Yes, you're on the vertical side. Member of Cripple Crew. Wayne, good to see you, my brother. I hear you, Scott. I hear you. Definitely. Yeah, we do. We do at times, Steve, especially when we stop BSing with each other and getting a little carried away, which does happen. Check out this Gravitron. Fat carbon, dark matter, purple, polished DLC, pivot color, anodized purple. Over here, you got fat carbon blue, G10 for 129. Kubi is the OEM. So 7.7 inches with a 3.4 inch blade. Nice finger choil up front, only 3 ounces. Blade stock 3 millimeters. Hollow grind, should be a slicey Wharnie. Liner lock. There is the drawing. Look at that front flipper. And then it looks like you can flick off of that fuller. That's a good looking blade. I mean, that's not one I had heard of. You know me. I like me some DLC 154 CM. Get it right here for $111. Inset liners, T8 hardware all around. Unlike that other one, you got a reversible. Oh, looks like we went robo mode. There we go. Unlike the Gravitron, you do get a reversible pocket clip. I love the Wharnie on the Gravitron though. And 111 for DLC 154 CM. True that, brother. True that, Mick. Sign language can be very descriptive. Oof. Anybody doing any swapping lately? Got any nice trades on the way in? I know people be wheeling and dealing all the time. Still unreal to me, folks, to be able to show you that on the live streams. And not only that, to be getting pictures from the Kripple Crew with you guys showing these off. Keep them coming because it is really cool for me to see you guys enjoying these. Like, totally unreal. Love it. That's good. That's good. See, and I like when companies do that. Flightanium is another one that'll do that. They'll add it for free, but that means that if you want to get a ride only that doesn't have milling on the left side, you can. And so at least if you're not going to have a reversible, give the option of doing a lefty side and then you gravy. Kelly's always wheeling and dealing. Always wheeling and dealing. Mallory Designs. Man, that H2O Kickstarter was successful, brother. Congratulations again. That was such an awesome campaign. Well, more than fully funded. He dropped so many extras as part of that campaign, and the H2O looks like it's going to be fire. Good to see you, Dylan. Just got the ATK DLC Catalyst in hand. Oh! Let's look that up real quick, because I like ATK stuff. Yeah, there we go. There's the full DLC, too. Look at almost, and I'm not comparing, I'm not. When I say that something kind of reminds me of a blade, I'm never saying that they're copying. It's just that your mind associates with things you've seen before. And this reminds me of the pinion blade shape. Obviously, it's not a copy of any kind. Oh, and I had that on top. Oh, well. Yeah. War Room, he always be wheeling and dealing. Always. The H2O does look very, very sick. Especially the Noir. Oh, that DLC with all of the different handle options that ended up becoming available. Looks like it'll be just pure sexy. Speaking of pure sexy, if you missed it earlier, we did a live unboxing of a Grail of mine, early 25th anniversary present from Mrs. Deadly. She got me the ABW slip joint with the diamond texture tie. And listen to this walk and talk. Oh. That is some beautiful walk and talk. Yes, this is the Kershaw Launch 21, homie. In CPM 154 and aluminum. This is one of 3 USA Autos that I will be reviewing at the beginning of the week. I think the video should probably go up Monday. So Kelly has a ton of stuff to trade. And she's kind of thinking about another pair of 3. If you guys are looking for a dope knife and you have a pair of 3 available, hit up our sis. Launch 23, homie. Launch 23. And then this is the launch 22. And this one actually kicks harder than this ProTech. So wax. Like the wax. This thing hits hard for sure. The Giant Mouse and ProTech Elmer, but not as hard as that 22. I pointed this out at the beginning of the show when I first saw this knife and how much of the blade disappears. I thought it was going to be hard to close with one hand, but you'll see that when it gets close, the detent sucks it in. It's quiet, but it sucks it in every single time. Whoop, that was me. I slipped, making it easy to close one-handed. Not my preferred blade shape, but the design of the knife is very ergonomic. And if you do like a trailing point, this is definitely a bit of a trailing point, then this is one comfy automatic for show. I'm not a big fan of ProTech Blue, but I know a lot of folks are. Yeah. Fred's knife collection is, man, I don't know, especially because it has a strong spring. But watch, you get it just close enough and it pulls it in. Just close enough and it'll go the rest of the way itself. Let me get my hand there. Surprised me. I thought because like you can't touch that blade while it's in there, that it was going to be a pain to close. Good design though. Was thinking and accidentally got a Krew wear pair at 3, forgetting that the aftermarket scales. Yeah. I still want a Krew Carter pair of 3, even without being able to do the aftermarket scales. Hey, Fred, have a killer rest of your weekend, brother. Glad the ski trip went well. Talk to you soon. Brian wanted the Krew wear anyway. Yay. Ah, gotcha. So now you need one to go with the scales. No, the Krew Carter pair of 3 and PM2 don't accept aftermarket scales because they have full liners. So instead of the inset liners that you see on this Wharncliffe here, the Krew Carter editions have full liners with my Carter scale at the top. At all of the other factory scales that are meant to accept the inset liners don't fit. You know, it could. The way it pulls it in, it could. Yeah, you can find them from individual makers, but if you bought just okay. If you bought regular pair of 3 scales, thinking that you could throw them on your Krew Carter, well, now you got scales you can't use. Had to sand them though. Ooh, awesome scores, Iowa. Yes, there are some out there, but if you just grabbed regular pair of 3 scales without thinking about it, then they ain't gonna fit. Got your first Spyderco yesterday. Was a Diane Cobalt. Nice. Nice. I currently have 5 Spyderco, but I definitely want more. It's a brand that there are many of their knives on my wish list. Also, Aoa, you are currently in the vertical stream. If you would like to see the whole screen and chat with the whole crew, there is a link in the pinned comment to the horizontal stream. Yeah, it's better just to get another pair of 3 to throw those on, right? I mean, you plan on swapping around anyway. Got that Nano Shark clip point coming. Ooh, Nano Shark very high on my list. Shark Lock, by far my favorite lock system. And the Nano Shark is high on my wish list, as is the Razor Shark. I want the Razor Shark as well. I don't have enough Spydercos. What do you have, 15? Back to 0 Spydercos now. Baz B's not a Spyderco fan. I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to let the puppers back in and get a little bit of water. Give me just a moment. Come on, puppers. You want me to tuck you in? No, you chilling? Do you want your blankie? Okay, lay down, pretty girl. Such a good girl. That's Daddy's pretty puppy. All right, I'm back, folks. I didn't keep the mic on my hat and take you with me this time because I had to talk to a man about a horse. I didn't think he wanted to go with me at that time. But we're back. 17 Spydercos. 9 or 10 PM2s. You do have a sexy PM2 collection. I only have 2 PM2s right now. There's only 2 more that I really, really want, and that's the Tonto and the Spear Point with the Emerson Wave. Since I have the OG blade shape and the Wharnie, I need the Tonto. I really want the M4 Tonto. That's the one I really, really want. Instead of buying more blades, just going to build a shop in micro mills. 8 Spideys in the rotation. Yeah, no such thing as too many. Dylan's obviously not a Spidey fan. Have a PM2 and hate it. They are the androids of the knife world. There you go. Delaney, damn, long time no see, my brother. I have not even seen you since my first collaboration. The Monster Glideman DBD edition dropped. My first collab is finally out, brother. Monster Glideman DBD edition. There's that logo. Available in satin or satin DLC. And starting at only $99 after code DBD, homie. Good to see you, Delaney. How you been? You're in the vertical stream right now. You can barely see anything, homie. If you go to the pinned comment, there's a horizontal stream. You can see the whole screen, and that's where the rest of the Kripple Crew is, my brother. A well-tuned Spidey is perfect. I agree. Half serrated stitch. Yeah, I would like to get a full, like a non-serrated, like stitch, a single edge stitch. But yes, I want a DLC M4 Tonto. That's what I really want. Got you. Gons, my brother, what's up? Fist Labs, long time no see. In and out. He's at work. He can't really tag everybody. He's kicking it in the vertical stream right now because he's just listening and lurking. Much love, homie. Hope you're having a good day at work. I know you can barely see anything in that vert. It won't let me make the screen bigger right now in the vert like it normally does. It's been tripping today, but the horizontal lets you see everything. Working a real job lately. Yo, what the hell is that? Had to cancel your Glideman order. Hopefully during the week. Well, that would be dope. I hope you can, homie. And if you do, please tag me in them new knife day pics. Tag Fairmonster too. They love seeing it. And of course, it helps me when you tag Fairmonster as well, because they're like, yo, Cripple Crew likes DVD collabs. I can't wait till you guys see the next one, folks. But I understand, man, life is expensive. Long time no see, Gons. Hope you're doing well. I already got that DLC Tonto, but it needs a satin. Strider nails. You mean Strider knives? You know, I used to really want the Strider until, oh, I don't have it here right now. It's on its way back from being reviewed by Sever7. But my BB&M from North Mountain Blade scratched my Strider itch. It's the same thing, but smoother and better made. I really wanted an S&G until I got my North Mountain Blade BB&M. Now I'm cool on Strider because I've got the same thing, but more comfortable and with better action. So I'm not chasing a Strider anymore. Giving up that road life. That road life can't be easy, brother. I appreciate that, Fist Labs. Thank you so much. McRanger dropping the Kripple Crew Gear Corner, where you can get your Disabled but Deadly or Kripple Crew hats, t-shirts, beanies, hoodies, shorts, flags, and more. Appreciate you dropping those links, brother. Folks, when you see everybody dropping their awesome links for their Instagram or their YouTube, make sure you give them a follow, because we have so many awesome content creators just in this chat right now. Even people that don't consider themselves content creators, that just think they're posting their own knife pics. Post some seriously sick pics, which makes them content creators. Give them a follow. Make sure, especially on YouTube, that you watch something, you like it, and you leave a comment so YouTube doesn't scrub your sub. But we have so many awesome people in here. The Chop 2. Chop 2 is a great knife. I have a couple of them. I have this one. This one. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I have 3 of them right now. I've given away so many Chop 2s. And other North Mountain Blade knives. North Mountain Blades has been one of my best partners for giveaways. But the oldest one in my collection still is the Ultem Chop 2. Some beautiful factory Ultem with an insanely sharp SLD magic blade. Then I received the carbon fiber Chop 2 45 edition with the thumb disc and carbon fiber. And the thumb disc not only works fantastic, but provides a very good ledge for your thumb when you're locking in. They also sent the bronzed aluminum Chop 2. And so I have 3 at the moment, but we've given away so many Chop 2s. We've given away Chop Pluses, the Chop with the big boy Chop with the kickstop flipper. North Mountain Blades has impressed me since they dropped. And they've worked a lot with the Kripple Crew to give away. I mean, we've given away raccoons, Skinners, their fixed, one of their first fixed blades. We've given away a lot from North Mountain Blade. But I do prefer, I mean, like, I'm happy I have a BB&M in my collection now, and I don't really need to chase the Strider. And AOA, you can always save 10% with code DBD. Code DBD always saves you money on all North Mountain Blades. The Paracord Queen Kelly, there you go. There's Gonz's channel. Yeah, this carbon fiber one, this has contoured carbon fiber instead of flat scales with beautiful, it's a beautiful cut of carbon fiber. And that thumb stud. And this one probably has the best detent of any of them so far. I think they put a heavier spring in this to account for that thumb stud, because it feels even better than the detent on this one. That plunge pressure. I do still, I mean, their Ultem is fantastic for factory Ultem. Oh, hey, this brass backspacer reminded me, folks, I want to show you something real quick. Almost forgot this shite. So, if you have a Monster Glideman, if you have one of the ones that has the brass backspacer and you want to swap it to your DBD Glideman, they are swappable. I have had Chronivore EDC send me a picture of his satin Glideman with the brass backspacer And that looked sick. He moved this one to one of his CPs and put the brass in his Glidman, and it looked, or in his DVD, and it looked dope. You cannot do a blade swap. The inset liners made us use different bearings. They don't fit the track of the flippered blades. So you can't do a blade swap. Well, you can from like a DBD Glideman to a DBD Glideman, but you couldn't put a flippered blade on the DBD Glideman. However, the backspacers are swappable. So if you did want to do the brass, or say you have a Glideman with the brass type, the bronzed anodized tie hardware, and you wanted to move that hardware to your DVD edition, that does also work. But the easiest way to make the DVD edition yours is with the addition of a Lynch Northwest Side Spyderco wire replacement clip. NC blade. Ooh, I want the mini MSI. That one's got to be sexy. I've got to check it. Maybe. Come on, control room. Scroll up. There it is. Boom. Let's take a look at that. Oh, gosh, I want one of those, but not at all for that price. Here we go. Oh, it is a Marpion Select, though. No wonder it's $500, but still. Oh, I want an MSI Mini very, very badly. Appreciate you, brother. This is my Instagram. Bro, Ryan Dyer both picking one up. Oh, almost at 100 subs for Tristan, folks. If you're not following my boy, Projectiles Are Sharp, give him a follow for show. 16 custom anodized piece back from Collins Creations. Excalibur coming through. Those are going to be some beautiful knives. Oh, show. Yes, let's definitely get him. There is his link. Let's get him to a honey, folks. Gotta get on my computer so you can see. Picked up that EDC. Oh man, isn't it one wicked warning? Brian killed this design. That front flipper works so good. The reverse flick, money all day. Thumb flick. I love the bolster lock. The watermelon. I mean, all of the different carbon fibers look good. This is one that I really dig. I like this watermelon. This one's not mine. Again, folks, this is NB, the Lefty EDC Pass Around group. But I am so glad to be able to check it out and drop this review for you next week. Awesome knife by our brother. I've handled a couple autos, but the main knives I handled were the Stitch and the MSI, the full size, and the amphibian. And I like the MSI. I'm not a big amphibian fan. I would like a Stitch, but after handling the MSI and seeing the MSI Mini, I really, really want the Mini. Off topic, but popcorn with some Kinder's garlic parmesan seasoning is fire. Yeah. There you go. The Stitch is a really wicked looking knife. Oh, Mo Patty has the black aluminum Mini for sale. 100% original Goat makes some dope ones. Yeah, it would be. Tie and perps. Yeah. Yeah, B Shady's really gonna like. B Shady is really gonna like one version for show of the next Fair Monster collab. That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. B Shady will really enjoy at least one of the premium collabs. Burning Stable Forge. We were looking at your Cayuser earlier that you did for Kelly. What an amazing looking knife, homie. You're in the vertical side. The horizontal link is in the pinned comment if you want to bounce over and get crooked with the crew. But we were taking a look at that Cayuser that Kelly just got, and what a wicked blade. Looks like we got a photo from our brother Jim Cox. Oh, I like this picture. Check this out, folks. Our brother Jim Cox rocking that Fair Monster Glideman DBD edition. Love it. About it, seeing them pics. And first we got Bluminati Ninja. The first one to drop 15 months. Says, oh snap, looky there. With them badass emojis. The very first 15 months, and y'all know everything over a year gets you a double flag salute. And you know what? We're going to get you acoustics from today's newest Grail acquisition, USA made ABW slip joint. We'll do that by the mic. There we go. Okay. Cool. I guess internet was like, yo, forget B-shit or Bluminati Ninja. But nah, we're going to finish that salute. You got them awesome acoustics from the ABW slip joint, a gift from Mrs. Deadly. I really appreciate your support, Blue. Thank you so much, my brother. Yeah, it really is. I can't tell you all, but it is. Chase that tail. What's up, man? Jim Cox, member for 10 months, says, hey, chat, we will do an Asher Knives A-Lock acoustic salute. Let's do that by the mic, folks. Talk about some phenomenal acoustics. This Asher's one killer knife. Thank you for your support, Jim Cox. Really means a lot to me. And it's awesome seeing the pictures with the DVD Glideman. I love seeing that crew. You guys don't know what it means to me. And them badass emojis. Hey, Burning Stables Forge is back. There we go. Membership renew. Welcome back, my friend. Glad to have you. You know what? We're going to bust out a DC Blades Cito salute. Ain't done a Cito salute in a while. Here it is by the mic. Awesome acoustics Awesome company. Thank you for the support, Burning Sables Forge. And it's really awesome watching your growth, my friend. This is the ProTech and Giant Mouse Elmer. It's a ProTech auto with a lot of kick and a surprisingly easy lockup. I said it earlier, because of how much of the blade disappears into the handle, I thought it would be difficult to close one hand. One hand did, but watch when it gets close. You'll hear it. It just pulls itself in. I'm going to do that by the mic because it's really quiet. Here it is one more time. Yeah, you just get it close and it locks itself in. Interesting. Giant Mouse for show and USA made. Nah, was not you. Internet guys. Yeah, it was just waiting for Burning Stables to update his membership. That's why the screen went black. Badass emojis. Love to see it. Hey, y'all, if you ever need help with merch and design work, yeah, Bluminati Ninja is behind the scenes one of the biggest supporters of this EDC community that so many people don't know about what he does for us. All of my logo work comes from my brother Blue. The chips, my laser patches, my plastic GIMP tags all came from my brother Blue. My store would not be in effect at all right now without my brother Bluminati. Check out the Bluminati and Twisted Sis Dojo for some really sick merch and a way to donate to the Tornado Relief Fund. If you don't know, our brother was hit with a tornado this summer. And then Texas got that really bad freeze. It has not been good for our brother. Thank you for dropping my shop link, homie. I appreciate you. Bill Honeycutt, top left of the screen. This, I call it a booger sugar container. Now, this is a medication container from Waynerson EDC, an Ultem medication holder. Like, I do have one medication that's small enough to fit in there. Maybe if you had some nitro, some heart pills. But this looks to me more like your powdered medicinal remedies. You know, them headache powders you get from Chinatown. So stuff like that. Just an Ultem container. Comes with a neck chain. I love Ultem. It was part of the Ultem gear they sent to me. And I haven't put anything in it yet. Yay. Yeah, Kelly, she does a lot for this community as well. 100%. Ooh, we got Apex Carry. Member for 2 months says, I want to play too. Hell yeah. Appreciate the support. You know what? We're going to throw up a Growler XL acoustic salute. Just because we can. Here we go. By the mic. Oh, that Growler's the wax. Yo, I appreciate that, Daniel. I really do appreciate that, brother. This community has done so much for me. I believe it's only right for us to try to help everybody grow, to help each other grow. That's why I have what most people would consider too many mods. Because I want all of you to be able to drop your links, because this internet, this knife tube community is big enough for all of us. And everybody brings something different to the table. I appreciate that, Daniel. There it is. There's that dojo for the Bluminati stuff. Bill Honeycutt, yay. Yeah, I want that Ultem gourd. Waynerson EDC. I will have an actual link to their products and a discount code coming February 28th after Chinese New Year, after Lunar New Year. With Lunar New Year and Spring Festival, most of them are off right now. I'll have all those links for this Waynerson stuff as soon as the holiday is over. Cody C55, what eyes up? Popping in on that vertical side. Good to see you, homie. Yeah, dude, check out Burning Stables Forge. He makes some awesome handmade blades. We were looking at that purple one he made for Kelly earlier. Like, damn. That Cayuse was wicked, Wharnie. Loved it. Blue does insane work for this whole community. Faux show. Yeah, I don't think even Bluminati knows how many people he's helped with logos. I bet you he's lost count at this point. True that. If you do sub to any new channel during any live stream, always make sure that you watch something, like it, and comment so that YouTube doesn't scrub the sub. 100%. 100%. This community did more for my mentals than they'll ever know after my disability. Yeah. This community has done more for my community or for my mentals than people can ever know. And anything we can do to help back. Yeah, drop ones in the chat if Blue made a logo for you. Derek, for real, have a killer rest of your day. Cody over in this, kicking it on the crooked side now. He's horizontal with us. I'll take a look at that, Delaney. Oh, we also got... Ah, that's pretty cool looking. Is the one he did for Delaney. I dig it. Blue does such cool stuff. Let's stop sharing. All right, homies. I think it's about time to wind her down so that people can get, go get your coffee refill, your whiskey refill, depending on what time it is. Hit the head and make sure you've got time before our brother Ron Crow, member of Cripple Crew Inc. Good to see you. Before he goes live here shortly, don't forget again, Luke 10 Tax. Later on, G-Ball Vision later on, Napaholic, Saturday Nap Live. Tomorrow, Aries will be a guest on Garrett's live stream. Then you got Barbie EDC. Then you got Aries going later. Make sure you're checking out Knife Tube schedule because there is so much dang content that you don't want to miss this weekend. Don't forget, Bulldog Smith Farms will be doing his first live stream and giveaway in the not too distant future. Congrats again on the growth. You as well, Delaney. You as well. And I'm glad that you're happy with being off the road, going back to what you were doing before. Hope to see more of you, my brother. Again, Kripple Crew, you guys know I really appreciate the insane support on my first collaboration. And if you still want to get one of these, They start at $99 after code DBD on the Fairmonster website. The link is pinned in the description. Only $99 after code DBD for my first collab. Yes, Cody, there is. Mods, one of you, please drop the knife tube schedule link. There are homeboy, Scott, if he's still here, My Knife Journey. He's the keeper of the schedule. And every single day, he puts out a schedule for people who have scheduled uploads and for all the live streams. So absolutely, Cody, there is an actual schedule. One of my mods will drop it real quick before we roll out of here. I'm waiting to shut this down until somebody gets that popped up there for you. Scott, you still here? Mick, you still here? Kelly, you still here? I know somebody will drop that link real quick. So is this Dahlem? Apex, is that? There we go. There's the calendar run, Crow. Robert Jones, member of Cripple Crew, Inc. I appreciate you, brother. Welcome back to the crew. How about a Kershaw launch? 22. Kelly, you never mind. One of the mods did drop it. I appreciate you though, sis. Somebody was just asking about the knife tube schedule. Robert Jones, acoustic salute. But a USA thwack. I hope y'all have a killer rest of your weekend. And don't forget to grab a DVD Glideman. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Most importantly, Kripple Crew, stay friggin' deadly.